Alright, what's up guys? Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 here. Haven't made a video in years, but let's try making one right now. Shaddoll chain deck that I've been testing out and playing. Just playing for fun these days, but at the same time, always been pretty competitive, so I like to win. I'm going to show you guys the build that I made, and I'll explain some choices and some other cards that I choose not to play. So let's get into it. Monsters. Three. You got Night Express Knights. He's your main guy. First turn, it's really good to go field spell on him and go into the 4-star, and that becomes 10, and overlands like a Dora. Um, just sets you up for a lot of combos. He's really good, especially with skill drain. And you play him with 3 Derek Rains. He's really good. He's your pop card. When he's detached from XC material, you pop. And then 3 rail cards, he's like your Scarm. So I play 9 trains. Obviously, you max out on the good trains. Then Shaddoll Engine. I play 2 Beast. He's good. He just gets you through your deck a little bit faster, so he's good. And then I play one of the rest. So I play 1 Dragon, just because you don't want to lose to certain cards like Anti-Spell Fragrance right off the top. You want to have ways to get around cards like that. Also, him being 1900 is randomly relevant. 1 Squamata, just because he gives you, he's with this deck, you could break with a lot of Shaddolls in hand, but he's one of the ones that you don't mind breaking with in hand because he becomes every other one. So a lot of people choose to play a lot less Shaddoll so they don't brick. I just choose to play the 1 Squamata, just because he becomes every other one, so that's good for me. I play 1 Hedgehog. A lot of people play 2, and their argument is that it's okay to draw him so you could set him and get Shaddoll Fusion, but I don't know in this format, as far as what I've tested, how often phase down monsters really get attacked into. It's very rare. They either get like tributed for Gamma Seal, or popped with some sort of monster effect, or banished with some sort of monster effect. So the set effect doesn't really happen often, but you just want the 1 to search. That way you could go like Shikanaga, and if you dump from the deck, you dump him and Ruffy, and you get Squamata to your hand. And that way when you negate with Shikanaga, you can pitch a Squamata and get any Shaddoll any other time if they have back row, pop a Dragon. If they have nothing, then you could go Falco to set up into later turns, or get Beast to draw thinner into your deck, which is better. 1 Falco, he brings back your Shikanagas and your Beast, which is really good. So those are Shaddolls that I play. I play, I think it's 6. Yeah, 4 and 2, so 6. Then going into the non-Shadolls and just support cards, I play 1 Mathematician. This card is really good just because he floats. That's number 1. Number 2, he could dump a lot of good targets in this deck. I play the 1 Glow Bulb as well, because you could randomly make an Atreya Beast in this deck really good. If you open up half decent, you can make an Atreya Beast first turn with the Shikanaga, and some back row, and that's pretty much game. Or like Dora and Beast with some back row is really good. But Mathematician, obviously, you jump Shaddolls, you jump the Scarm, the Ruffian, you jump Global, like it's really good. And yeah, he's just a good normal summon, which his deck lacks, so it's good. And then around with the monsters, obviously, you play 2 Max C just for those situations where you go second. That's if the monsters are playing 19. Let's go to spells. You play 3 of the Brokes, Shaddoll Fusion. A lot of people are playing cards from the extra deck these days, so Shaddoll Fusion is really, really broken. 3 Switch Yard, obviously, probably the most important card in the deck. This is how you gain most of your advantage. 2 Terraforming. I don't like 3 because it gets really coggy. People say, okay, well, run 3 so you can see your best card. Yeah, I mean, that's a valid argument, but at the same time, you don't want to brick by getting too many of these cards in your hand. You want cards that actually do things. Terraforming, just make sure that you see it, which is good. And then for the 1-0s, you play 1 Foolish, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Raigeki. I still play Raigeki even though it's a combo-based deck, but it's a little bit slower. And even though these guys are big enough to get over almost everything, and your extra deck monsters can get over almost everything, a lot of times you want to be able to clear a board, and just attack, Gustav Max in game, and that's really good. That's it for the spells. It's one of the traps. I play a little bit more of a trap lineup because, like I said, it is a slower deck. So opening up like Dora and a bunch of back row is really good, or Beast and a bunch of back row. There's so many cards, combos that you can open up that's really good. So you play 3 strike. It's not the idea that you're gonna get off 3 strike, and I'll just put in the warning here with it. It's not the idea that you're gonna get off 3 strikes in a warning. People see this and are like, you're gonna pay mad life points. It's not good. Blah 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 blah. It's not the idea that you're gonna get it off. It's the idea that you want to see these cards, like against pendulums especially. And metal foes are starting to see a lot of play and whatnot. So you want to be able to just stop certain key cards in certain plays. So these cards make sure that that happens as often as possible. Then for your one of like just blowout, emptiness, and skill drain, amazing, obviously. Then for more, just absolute blowout cards, rivalry of warlords. Very few decks can actually get around this right now, especially if you play it right at the right time. And this makes sure that you don't get your stuff kaiju'd. So if I know somebody is playing kaijus in the main, like mermails for an example, I'll just immediately flip this. That way they can't kaiju me. Also, game 2 and 3, I'll flip this right away. That way they can't kaiju me, because almost guaranteed they're bringing in kaijus against you because all your monsters are bigger than theirs. So the last trap's Call the Haunted. This card's really good to be able to get the field spell off during your opponent's turn. So you could like end phase call for like the Night Express Knight. It'll be at 3k and it'll bring out a Ruffian, which is really, really good. It's just a really good card. So that's it for the main. Really quickly, so this video doesn't get too long. Let's get into the extra real quick and the side. Extra deck. I play one Natural Beast, only synchro I play. I play one Winda. If this could be a 4 Naga over one Winda, I would play that, but not legal. So play one Winda, and then you play 3 Shek, obviously. Very good card, very, very good card. I play the one Dweller just because there are times that I do want a rank 4 option when I soul charge and things of that sort, and Dweller is the best rank 4 in my opinion right now. Especially if you soul charge turn 1, like you could end with Beast, Dora, and Dweller, and that's like ridiculously hard to get through. Then for your rank 10s, I play 2 Boost off max because 2 does randomly come up. I play 2 Dora. 3 almost never comes up, so I don't know why people play 3. And what's funny is that the people that play 3 are the ones that play Exodius, the ones that have no reason to play 3, like because they have recycling power. This deck, I'm not playing Exodius, so I don't really recycle much, but I've never gone over 2 of them. So one Sky Palace, he's really good at pop just 1 card, back row or monster, and at the same time, if you have the Deca Chain on him, he can pop 2 cards, so that's really good. Then I play the Spider Engine, just 1 of each. I see people playing like 2-1-2 and things of that sort. I'm not convinced yet. I've tried it at 2-1-2 and things of that sort, and I just like 1-1-1. I feel like that's just strong there. Then for the last card, I play 1 Megatron. He's a beast, just Harpies, Feathers, Duster. Hey, really good. Okay, then for the side deck real quick, just something I just threw together. 3 Gamma Seal, 1 Lava Golem. I thought about playing even 2 Lava Golems and 2 Gamma Seals, just because Lava Golem against like decks like DDD that swarm really hard is just really good to take up 2 monsters, but at the same time, there's certain decks like Herald that'll just sit on the Herald that you just want to be able to take off 1 monster with. So Gamma Seal 3, 1 Lava Golem's good. And then 2 Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is a phenomenal card right now. Flying Seas against BA, Dark Hole against Blue Eyes and things of that sort. Twin Twister against almost every deck that brings in any sort of back row, especially anti-spell fragrance. Even though this deck doesn't play a lot of spells, you just want to make sure you don't see that card. And 2 Iron Wall. Cosmo, especially Cosmo. And the Infernoid decks and things of that sort. I really like Iron Wall a lot. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck, and yeah, just let me know what you think. Peace.